What's the big old deal, y'all? It's your boy who's Meech, come back to y'all with another video. And we have a great video. I'm going to be explaining to y'all why the Dallas Cowboys not only had one of the better drafts out of all the teams this year, this was the best Cowboys draft ever. And they haven't even played a second. So when I'm saying ever, I'm basically just basing this off on projections and where they're supposed to be and where they're gonna be at, and it fits. Not obviously as like what they actually did, because they haven't even stepped on the field. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Actually, I do want to point out too that when I also mean ever, I mean as far as I've been watching drafts and just like doing my due diligence as looking at the drafts and what I see with the Cowboys. Like, I'm not referring back to 1986 and this and that. Like, no, I'm not doing all that. I'm just strictly referring to, I say the 2000s and that. For the past 20 years. You know what I'm saying? This has to be one of the best drafts ever. Have to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for y'all. First, I'm gonna start off with CeeDee Lamb. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, if you watch my reaction video about us first picking up CeeDee Lamb, you already know how I feel about the guy. If you haven't watched that, the link is in the bio. Go check that out. It was a great video. But, boy, y'all, I honestly think this man can be the next DeAndre Hopkins. Like, no lie, bro. I really think this man is something different. Like, I really do believe this man, like, oh my God. The fact that we got him at 17 makes no sense. To me, he was the best wide receiver. He should have went top 10. Bare minimum, top 10. He's definitely a top 10 talent. The fact that we got him at 17, you know what I'm saying? Some people might be like, we could have got defense. We could have got Caleb Von Chase on. Like, bro, when you have the chance to get one of the most premier wide receivers in the draft, you go get that person. I don't care, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I really believe that it's like everybody knows that, or at least from what we can tell now, that CeeDee Lamb's gonna be more productive than Caleb Von Chase. Like, right now, we don't know if Caleb Von Chase is gonna be that great, just because, you know what I'm saying, he's not as big. You know what I'm saying? He is bendy and he can move his body and stuff, but he's just not as big. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how it's gonna really work out. I don't care who you put on CeeDee Lamb. That man's gonna get, bro. His first year, bro, I'm predicting he gonna get at least 1,000 yards. His very first year. He gonna be the best wide receiver by the end of the year. Before the end of the year even happens. You know what I'm saying? I promise y'all that. He gonna be better than Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup. It's just a fact, bro. Like, honestly, if you can really just see his skill set, it's really not that hard to tell. If you just watch his highlights, like, boy, this man is just something different. After the catch, he's something special. When he's catching the ball, he's something special. He really catches the ball like DeAndre Hopkins, and he's after the catch like Dez Bryant or Odell Beckham. Like, he's just elusive, and it's just must-see TV, honestly. So that's an A+ grade right off jump. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys don't ever really get an A+ grade in the first round from me, honestly. I don't remember the last one they got from me. Just off the very first prediction. Secondly, we have Trayvon Diggs. Okay, y'all, so this one is also, like, honestly, mind-boggling. Really, like, honestly, I can't even, like, what? Like, I think Trayvon Diggs was a first-round talent. Honestly, I think he was one of the 3 best wide receivers in the draft. You know what I'm saying? With the Kudas, the CJ Hendersons, I think he's one of those types. So I think he plays different. Like, I would definitely say he's not as good as them, but his upside, if not as good as theirs, better. Because if you think about it, Trayvon Diggs started as a wide receiver. He started as a wide receiver. He transitioned into a DB. So you already know he has ball hawking skills. You know what I'm saying? I think he had about 3 or 4 picks and like 8 passing breakups. Like, bro, this dude, if you watch his highlights, this dude goes after the ball like he's the wide receiver running the route. You know what I'm saying? And he's something special, bro, on press. Like, this man is a great one-on-one player. He's great at press. He can jam you on the line. Then he can run with you. He's not, you know what I'm saying, the fastest DB ever, but I'm saying he can hold his own weight. Like, for the most part, bro, he shut down everybody in the college. Except for Jamar Chase. But, man, that kid is something different, yo. I was watching that game, and it's like, it was good D until it wasn't good D. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that dude's something different, bro. He's going to be something in the league. That's crazy. But I'm not going to fault Trayvon Diggs off of one game against probably the best wide receiver that year in college football. You know what I'm saying? Because he was playing, honestly, God, I really do think he's playing good defense. It was just, you know what I'm saying, some balls are just, boy, the 50-50 balls is really just 50-50. Especially with a great talent like that, it's really like 60-40. So I'm not going to fault him on one game. You know what I'm saying? I really do think once he gets to learn more of the position and just be, you know what I'm saying, like more, what would I say? Just experience with the position. He's only been there for 3 years. Honestly, really 2, because his first year he didn't really play. He was just, that's the year he converted. But he's going to be something different, y'all. Obviously, his brother Stephon Diggs. So his brother's going to be showing him the whole route tree, y'all. He going to show him exactly what he need to do. You know what I'm saying? To get better, exactly what the wide receiver wants and what they're seeing and what little things they do to get ready to run a specific route. Like, all of that, bro. Like, that's all advantages for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not going to lie, bro. I would rather have grabbed Jalen Johnson, me personally, because I honestly think he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. Just, bro, this dude is different. I promise you, Jalen Johnson is different. He's going to be so nasty on the Bears. I do not want to see them this year. I ain't going to lie. I do not want to line up with the Bears this year. Because they DB's just nasty. Stupid nasty. But I can't be mad with Trayvon Diggs, bro. Like, honestly. And I did just cap earlier. I say he's top 3. I give him top 5 because I did have Jalen Johnson over him. But still, bro, top 5 talent, still first round. And he's just, bro, he's exactly what the Cowboys need. So not only was he one of the best players in the draft, still on the board at 51, which is stupid. Like, half the teams were picking random ass cornerbacks. Like, I'm so confused. I was already so confused. But to pick him up at round 51, being one of the best players available and being a perfect need. Like, bro, when I say he's perfect for us, like, we have a whole bunch of short corners, short, beefy corners that can't catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of them are ball hawks. They're short, they're stubby, they're all press corners. We got all slot corners. We got a whole bunch of slot corners. That's basically what it is. We got a whole bunch of slot corners. And Trayvon Diggs spices it up, you feel me? He's 6'2", tall, lengthy, and he has ball hawking skills, y'all. This is exactly what we need. We was one of the worst defenses because we couldn't get no turnovers. We couldn't get no picks. We couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And now we got 2 ball hawks. I'll talk about the other one later, but you know what I'm saying? Trayvon Diggs is that guy but when that ball's in the air, bro, he's going to go get it. Period. Can't wait to watch him develop. I really do think he's going to become something special. Like, honestly, it was just a great pick altogether. Super, 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 super great pick. And, yeah, just absolutely crazy. So, I'm going to give that one an A2. I'm not going to give it an A+. I really do want to give it an A+, but I'm going to give it an A. You know what I'm saying? Because it really fits a need, and he was still one of the best. We took BPA and need. You know what I'm saying? That's like, what? Like, bro, that's so lucky to get BPA and need in round 2. That's great. Honestly. He's first round talent and this is exactly what we needed. Bro, like, you can't go better than that. Honestly, you really can't. Like, honestly, I'm trying to think of why it wouldn't work out well. He's still raw, don't get me wrong, but bro, I see it in him. The upside, I think he could be better than Okuda for sure. His upside is better than Okuda. Obviously, he's not better than him now, but his upside is better than Okuda's. You know what I'm saying? So if he get there, he gonna be something disgusting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm gonna give that one an A grade. So for round 3, we have Neville Gallimore. So once again, it's the 3rd round, y'all. It's the 3rd round. And once again, we get best player available and the need. Like, bro, oh my goodness, bro. What? For this man to fall to round 82, like, I feel like we always got a round better. Like, the talent was a round better. I feel like Neville Gallimore was a round 2 talent, early round 2 talent. And we got him with the 82nd pick. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, what? Like, why were these players still on the board? I ain't mad at it because obviously we got him, but it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Neville Gallimore, like, honestly, to me, he's like he's kind of like, he's like a more raw Javon Kinlaw. Honestly, like, this man is freaky athletic. He gets after the quarterback. I think he had 40 sacks last year. He gets after the quarterback. Bro, when I say this nigga was big as hell, he was at like 330 and lost like 30 pounds before he got to the combine. You know what I'm saying? He was like 330, but now he's like 303, so he's going to be even more explosive than he was on tape. This man is just a wrecker. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna spice it up. He's definitely gonna spice it up. I definitely think he's already better than Tristan Hill. We need to get him up. Out of here! Tristan Hill, your time has come. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's just something different. I honestly think that was a great piece. He's gonna be a great rotational with Tari Poe. Like, ooh, I'm just thinking about that right now. Hold on. So, we got the Tari Poe and Gerald McCoy. I don't know why I was blanking, but Gerald McCoy. And so we got one of the best. I'm not gonna say best. Like, well, they were one of the. Why did I put quotes? Don't pay attention to that. But they were one of the best at their times when they were in their primes. You know what I'm saying? D-tackle, especially Gerald McCoy, what he did in Tampa. He was a phenom. Then Tari Poe when he was with the Chiefs. Like, these 2 D-tackles was one of the most, you know what I'm saying, polarizing D-tackles while they were playing out there. You know what I'm saying? I love the Tari Poe. Like, that man was something different for me. I always wanted him. He just, I don't know why. That's my guy. But, yeah, so we got those 2. Obviously, they're at the end of their career, but it doesn't matter because they're still going to give us production, and they can teach Neville Gallimore, you know what I'm saying, what he needs to do. I feel like he needs to get a little bit better on run defense, but great. We got the Tari Poe to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those 2 vets are going to give the most out of Neville Gallimore, and I just think that's just the perfect fit. I'm so glad we picked him up. Just great value. Like, so for the first 3 picks, check this out. I feel like we got the 3 top 40 players within 82 picks. So that's half, like, what? I feel like we got, so if we were rating them, we basically got two first round talents and an early second round talent within 3 rounds. 3 rounds within 82 picks. Boy, that's not normal. That's nutty. Like, that's so nutty. You know what I'm saying? That's just ridiculous. And so I'm gonna give that one, I'm giving Neville Gallimore a B+. I'm gonna give it a B+ because I just love the potential he has. We need a DT. We need to beef up that line. We already got 2 good DTs as far as Terry Poe, and we even got Tyron Crawford still, but he might be playing on the edge. But you know, he goes in and out. But still, I love what our line's looking like right now. You know what I'm saying? The potential that Neville Gallimore has is just stupid. I can't wait to see what he becomes, bro. Like, he honestly, we just got some great value picks within the first 3 rounds. Matter of fact, not even within, we got nutty picks within the first 3 rounds, and then we got great value picks after that. So with our 4th round pick, we picked up Reggie Robertson from Tulsa. So like I was saying earlier, y'all, this is another great value pick. Another great value pick. I definitely think he was one of the better corners that was still available in the draft when we picked him up. I think we picked him up like 123 or something like that. But just a great value pick, and it's something we need. It's another long, lengthy cornerback. I think he's 6 foot, 6'1", and he's also a ball hawk. I believe Brett had like four interceptions and 13 pass breakups. Like, don't get me wrong, he was playing for Tulsa, but still, you know what I'm saying? Ball hawking skills is ball hawking skills. You gonna go get after it regardless. So I feel like we got 2 great ball hawks, and I honestly think he can make an immediate impact. You know, round 4, you're not looking for somebody who can make an immediate impact. You're just looking for upside and just potentially them being something. I feel like he could make an immediate impact, especially if he goes to safety. You know what I'm saying? Because he's also, yeah, because I was about to say, I guess either Trayvon Diggs or Reggie could go to safety, but I feel like I just love Trayvon Diggs as far as a press corner. Like, I think he's one of the better pressers corners in the draft, so I wanted him to stay at corner. So yeah, Reggie can play safety. I think he'll thrive as a safety, honestly. I think that would be great if we moved him to safety, because like I said, he's a ball hawker. He can play free safety. He's a ball hawk. He know how to get around. He's lengthy. He's fast enough. Like, he can move. Bro, like. So, off a jump, our first 4 rounds, we got all impact players. Players that can come in and impact the game immediately. Honestly. So, I did already rate that a B+. But matter of fact, we have 5 impact players. I'm going to get to him later. But we also made it a trade to trade up to go get, it was like, I forgot his last name. It was like Balaz or something, Tyler Balaz or whatever his name is. It's always hard to pronounce it, but that's intriguing because it's like, who else was a center that played for Wisconsin? Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not saying he's Travis Frederick, but he did say in one of his articles, one of his interviews, that he models his game after him. And don't get me wrong, he's very raw. So he's not one of the players I think he can impact immediately, but I definitely think within time, within just, you know what I'm saying, learning, developing, I definitely think he could be a reliable, good starting center. So I definitely love that pick. I'm gonna give it a B. I feel like I'm just going down the tier list. A+, A, B+, B. But this is how I feel about like those picks, y'all. Honestly, like I really do feel just so great about these picks. Like, I'm not gonna give it like any higher than a B because I don't think he can impact right now. But for a late 4th rounder, I feel like that was great value once again because he could be a starter within the next year or 2, and I think he could be a great starter. You know what I'm saying? He could just fill up that line right back to where it was again. So I really do think that was a great pick. Like I said again, I don't think he's Travis Frederick, but the man is nice. He has potential. He definitely has potential. One of the other impact players that I had was Bradley Anii, and we picked him up in the 5th round. Honestly, y'all, this was one of the biggest sleepers to me because Bradley Anii, or Nay, however you say it, he was one of the most productive DNs in college. You know what I'm saying? For Utah, obviously, I feel like the only reason why he failed, because he's just athletically not as gifted as the other players. and he's just not as big enough. I think he's like 6'3", 265 or 255 or something like that. But bro, there has to be a point in time where we're just like, we don't always have to get the fastest, the strongest players, but we got to get players that just play football, that just, you know what I'm saying, just has a great feel for the game. And that's Bradley, bro. Like, I think the last time he got under 7 sacks in a season was his freshman year. After his freshman year, he's had 7 sacks, 7.5 sacks to 13 sacks this last year. Like, bro, you can't, whatever you say about him, bro, you cannot say he's not a productive player. He's definitely a productive player. If all he has to do is really just bulk up. Honestly, I think he has to bulk up, but he could be an immediate impact player. Honestly, I think he's better than Lance Armstrong. What is his first name? Man, is it Lance? I'm tripping. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Armstrong. I think he's already better than Armstrong, honestly, in my personal opinion. And I think he could be a rotational player just next year. Next year, he could definitely be a rotational player. And it's like, bro, you're basically saying within 5 rounds, we didn't got 4 impact players. That's nutty, y'all. That's like, what? That just doesn't usually happen. So honestly, I really love that pick. That was one of my better picks in the later rounds, honestly, just because I really do think he's so gifted. It's just the fact that he's not physically gifted. I think he's mentally gifted as far as he has a great feel for the game. He knows exactly what they're doing, knows exactly what he has to do to get to the quarterback. He's just not as, you know what I'm saying, strong as the other ones, other DNs, and you know what I'm saying. But I think he can get there. Like, that's an easy fix, bro. You can bulk up, you know what I'm saying. He's gonna get there, bro. So I really do love that pick. And then with the last pick, we have, I don't even know bruh's name. I don't know bruh at all. It was a 7th-round pick. I honestly would rather have grabbed Brandon Mann and have him and Chris Jones battle it out for the punter position, because I feel like Chris is getting a little older. But I can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a 7th-round pick. Like, at these points, you're grabbing a flyer or grabbing a whoever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It's the 7th-round pick. You're literally just guessing at this point. So I want to see. Oh, I didn't even rate Bradley. I'll give him an A-. Honestly, I really do. I love that pick. I really do think he could be an impact player. And getting an impact player within the 5th round, that's definitely at least an A. So I give it an A- for Bradley, and then I give it a C because I don't know, bro. So I can't give him higher than a C or lower than a. And plus, it's the 7th round. So really, you know what I'm saying. I can't be choosy. Susie, when it comes to the 7th-round pick, because I don't know the person. So it is what it is. The 7th-round pick. So overall, bro, I said I'd give us to around a B+, I think, as far as our draft goes. And honestly, I don't remember the last time I gave our overall draft a B+. So that's personally why I think this is the best draft the Cowboys had within me watching the drafts. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I cannot wait for the season to start. I feel like we got so many impact players, especially on defense, to shore up our line. I promise y'all, I really do believe we're going to get Jamal Adams. I don't know why. I just have this gut feeling. You know that, you know how girls always say they got women intuition? Well, it feels like that, but for a guy. Like, I just feel in my bones that we're going to get him. And if we get him, we have one of the best defenses, I feel like, if we get him. Just off of that one play, because I already feel like we have so much talent, we just haven't put it together yet. Not including the fact that I think Arden Smith is going to be a beast, y'all. They said he ripping shit off the wall. He better than he was when he was. I'm not going to give him too much hype because at the same time, he's not even reinstated. But, bro, I think if he play, he's going to be a beast. I don't know. I can't remember nobody said. So, I really do think we have the talent, y'all. that's what I really like. I like this year for us, y'all. I really do. I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I feel like I'm confident enough to bet anybody, you know what I'm saying? As far as the Super Bowl goes. Like, I really do believe they're going to be there, and I think we can win it. Like, honestly, like, I don't even think it's a discussion if we're going to be better than Eagles, Giants, or Redskins. So I think we're automatically going to be in the playoffs just on that fact, because I don't know what the hell the Eagles doing, drafting quarterbacks in the second round. And the Redskins and the Giants are still the Redskins and the Giants. They're not going anywhere. So, yeah, bro, I think we're primed to be have one of the better records in the conference just based off that. Like, we're going to be the best in our division, and I don't think, I said they get 2 wins out of the whole division. We'll go, 4-2. Even that, like, I really like 5-1, honestly. 5-1 within the division. I don't think either of those teams are going to beat us more than once. I think one of them could get lucky, probably the Eagles. But yeah, honestly, that's going to do it for me. But yeah, the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. We're winning the Super Bowl. If you think we're winning the Super Bowl, leave a comment in the description saying Super Bowl, Cowboys Super Bowl 2020. If you don't agree with me as far as the draft and how I rated them, let me know who would have been the perfect draft for you and who we could have picked up that was still available at the time. I know we had Christian Fulton still available at the time. I wanted us to trade back up to get him, but I'm glad that we did get Trayvon Diggs over Christian Fulton, because he's already what we have. A small, you know what I'm saying, a small corner that's going to probably play the slot. Like, we already have that. Even though he's honestly first round talent, did he go in the third round? He either went in the third round or the late second, which is butters. That's nutter butters. I think we should have at least traded up, because he's going to be a better slot than any of the corners we got now. But comment, man, explaining what would have been your perfect draft, who you think is going to win the Super Bowl, and I'll give y'all one more. Who had the best draft? Who had the best draft of 2020? Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the Cowboys. If you feel, honestly, personally, I think the Ravens had a great-ass draft. Like, yeah. I feel like there's a couple of teams that had great-ass drafts as well. But, yeah, man. Leave those comments in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. I wanted to get to 1K before the end of April. I don't know if we're going to get there, because it's like 4 days left, and I think I'm only at like 570, approaching 600. But I honestly believe if everybody just subscribed, we'll get there, y'all. I promise we can get there if everybody just subscribes. Everybody watching this just subscribe. So if you support the Cowboys, or if you just support good quality videos, you know what I'm saying? I don't got the best, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting better and better. But I promise y'all, I'm one of the most entertaining personalities already in YouTube. I'm just different. I do everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as reactions, pranks, analyzing basketball and football. I love basketball and football. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I do everything. So follow me on this ride, y'all. Road to 1K. We going up there. And yeah, that's me, y'all. And we